What's up, guys? Paul here, and today I'm going to let you into my world on a little something I've been investing some time in on the side to make some money, and that is sports gambling, or I should say sports hustling, because one thing I learned this year is that there are different strategies and tools you can use when sports betting to limit your risk, so much so that you can have no risk at all. And one concept and strategy I have picked up this year that is one of my personal favorites and easy to use for beginners like me is arbitrage betting or arb betting. So, what is arb betting? Well, to simplify it, arb betting is essentially betting all outcomes of a game, prop bet, etc., to make money, guarantee a profit. And you might be thinking, how is that possible if I bet both sides of a game, both teams to win? Wouldn't I inherently lose money? What about the house edge? Well, believe it or not, this is not always the case. Sports gambling is not the most efficient market. Why our betting is possible is there are many different sports books who act independently from each other and set their own lines. And these sports books are not always in agreement with the different probabilities and outcomes, especially when lines are moving. And one thing I've learned through sports betting so far this year is that lines move all the time. Now, the trick is finding these R betting opportunities. You would have to be a superhuman to go through hundreds of sports books, millions of lines, and by the time you did find it, the chances are the opportunity would be gone. Because as I said earlier, lines move in sports gambling all the time. So, what do you do? Well, luckily, there is a site that helps do this for us, and that is through my buddies over at OddsJam. What is OddsJam? Well, OddsJam is a site that helps rookie gamblers like me and all of you make money. They have many different tools and strategies for sports betting to help the average person. And one of their most popular and easy to use tools, and the one I started with, is their arbitrage betting tool. So let's take a look at my OddsJam account. So you can see here, this is my OddsJam account homepage. Welcome back, Paul. Thank you. And here is where they include all the different sports betting tools. So today, as I said, the focus is on arbitrage. So I'm going to go to the arbitrage sports betting tool. And here we go. This is going to show us all the different ARB betting opportunities currently in play in real time. And, as I said, lines do move. So you have to refresh these in real time. But this is what is available to us currently. And OddsJam is great, where this will update very quickly. Don't need to worry about that. And let's take a look here. So it organizes our betting by the potential profit percentage. We'll have the event here, the betting market, whether it be money line, spread, prop bet, like shot attempts, etc. And then it has the different sides of the bet you have to make across which books. And if we go here, so let's take a look at this one. This is FanDuel and Fox Bet, two books that I have accounts with. So we pop this open here. When you click into it, it just gives you the comparison of the lines against other books that has the same betting market available. Jordan Lyles strikeouts is the betting market. So the two sides are the over under. So the line is set at 4.5. Now, FanDuel has over 4.5 at plus 150. Fox Bet has under 4.5 at minus 133. So why is this an R betting opportunity? Well, essentially, it's because the plus money we're getting here is greater than the minus money. In a vacuum, if there was no VIG, no house edge, let's say the Fox bet line was the more precise one and the market should be minus 133, then, inherently the over with no VIG would be plus 133. As we see here, that is not the case. So we are getting some extra value here. And when you compare it to the average odds across other books, we're actually getting value both sides of the coin here. So across other lines, we're seeing that the average odds for the over is plus 123 and the average odds for the under is minus 159. So there's actually value on both ends of the coin. And because of that, this is a great R betting opportunity. So the next question is, how much do we bet on each side to get a profit and maximize our profit. Well, not everyone is a math whiz. I myself am definitely not. Luckily, OddsJam has a easy to use calculator that will do the math for us and tell us what to bet. Go on over here to our arbitrage and hedge sports betting calculator. It is real simple. As we said, there's two sides of the bet here. So we put in our one side here and how much we are willing to put up, put in the odds for the second bet, and it spits out how much we need to bet to maximize our profit. So taking our Jordan Lyles over-under strikeout example, we have plus 150 for the over, minus 133 for the under. I usually like to set my stake on the minus odds first, since that will be where you have to put up more money, and the plus odds is the hedge amount where you don't have to put up as much, but that's just up to preference. So let's say I'm going to do 1,000 on the minus side, and in order to maximize my profit, it spits out $700.75. It does the math for me, and the total profit here, $51. Now that I have the amounts spit out that I have to bet on both sides, I'll go back to the books. I will bet the $775 on the plus 150 here on FanDuel, and I will bet the 1,000 on the minus 133 on Fox Bet. And no matter what happens, we know Jordan Lyles is going to pitch. He's going to either get over 4.5 strikeouts or under 4.5 strikeouts. I am going to win this $51 no matter what happens. Essentially, I took on zero risk. Took me a few minutes to go in here, find this bet, put in the numbers in the calculator, make the bet on the sports books, and I just made myself $51. That is lunch and dinner for the day in a couple minutes on the side. You can't do better than that. So in a nutshell, that is one example of an arb bet. Now, there are different tips and tricks to apply to arb betting that I will get into more details in my next video, but please follow along for more content. I'll also dive into some of OddsJam's other betting tools and strategies, such as positive EV betting, probably their most popular betting tool. And remember, all of this is only possible because of my buddies over at OddsJam. So please go check out the site, check out their free trial, and let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.